Referee in position for this challenge. Let's find out who gets the bragging rights in this one. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. And after a full day of waiting, we are officially underway here tonight. And he slides it quickly to man. Oh, what a save in front!
Andre's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
And a poke check knocks the puck away. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Dishes it off. Knocks it down with a stop. I think he got a blocker on that one. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Big time stop there. Takes control of the puck. Here's a pass to the middle. He scores! What a play! Dreams and nightmares has been pushing hard here early in this first period, and look at that. Their hard work pays off with a goal.
There's so many mini-games within a game, James, and to start the period, you can look at it as one. And they have certainly dominated in that area, and when you start the game like this, you dictate the pace, and that's exactly what they wanted to do and send a strong message to their away opponent that when you come into our barn, you're not going away with a W.
And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
Dreams and nightmares has got the puck along the wall. And that one's turned away. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Toronto's been very impressive to watch in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in the first. Austria's got a hold of the puck. Receives the pass. Takes it in front. Puts it on net. Top best save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James. I was ready for the goal call there, but that is desperation. He finds a way to track and get to that puck. Don't know how, but he kept it out.
Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
I love watching saves like this. I can watch it over and over again, James, because you can see the competitive instincts in him. He has lit a fire under himself and his entire team with that one right now. I thought it was in, but clearly it was not.
Flips it up to net. Austria's got the puck now. Through the neutral zone and along the boards. Here they come. And that's intercepted by Bender.
Well, he's clearly banged up out there, James. He's trying to gut one out, no question about it, because he's staying in the play.
Bender's working it around in the corner. Denied that one. Quick pass to Galley. Biggs brings it in. And that pass attempt is deflected. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Angles it over to Celebrini. Slides it back to the blue line. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Well past the midway mark of this period, Toronto's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Sends it down low. Moves the puck. And it's a quick pass to man. Into the corner now. Great defensive play to come up with the puck.
Sometimes when you're winning, you can get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
Toronto's capitalized on their offensive abilities here in this first period. Austria's going to start with the puck in their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Gets to the bench for the extra attacker. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
You know it's a physical game and you got to be aggressive, but when you're over-aggressive and you're laying it on like that, you're going to get the boarding called along the wall.
Austria's won the faceoff. Toronto's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. And he coughs it up with the pass. He grabs the puck here at the point. Oh, how about that? Step it up.
Get out the ice packs, hey, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. And he does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
Handles that one. Austria's got the puck in the defensive end. Look at the Savardian spinorama. Toronto's got the puck shorthanded. Clearing attempt. Gets it out of his own end. Handles the pass at center. Play is blown dead with the offside. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the faceoff. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Moves it on over to Galley. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Toronto's back to even strength. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. On the one-timer, denies him, but the one-timer save. Wow! And we got an offside with a face-off looming. Toronto's execution has been on point so far here in this first period. And they win that draw at center. Puts it on net. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
Austria is trailing in this game because of their turnovers, James. Just way too many of them, and it's really given momentum to their opponent. They're going to have to shore that up if they want to get back in this game and find a way onto the board.
Nice stop by Frost.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Biggs wins the draw. They'll look to set up here offensively. Moves inside! Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Andree.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Shot and the save. Grabs the puck. Here's a chance. Scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the happy.
Toronto's come to play, and they are showing no mercy. Now 3-0 in period number 2.
You got to love the scoring efficiency stat, but man, they've held possession, haven't they, James? They've known how to hold it. They shielded the puck, and they've opened up lanes for their teammates. This has been one of the most unselfish games I've seen them play.
Passes it to Bender. Big time hit, and that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Takes the feed. Quick snap! Oh, denies him with the paddle save!
Frost has been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but he's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Oh, he rocked him on the play!
Oh, you know that he felt that one, James. The body is reverberating after it. What a great hit.
Biggs will take it to the back of the cage. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. From behind the net. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. And he slides it quickly to Celebrini. On the backhand in front. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Andre.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Biggs wins the face-off at his own end. Handles the pass. Austria's got the puck against the half wall. And that slides right out to center ice. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Austria's looking to break out. Passes the puck over to Bender. And called for the offside. We're going to face off. Toronto's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Handles the puck. Shot! And makes the save. Austria's got it in their own zone. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Quick feed to Bender. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Headman pass.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Slides it across. Shuts him down.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position to just react. If you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Andre's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Dreams and nightmares. Has been an impressive club to watch tonight, especially offensively, as they lead big here late in the second. Austria's got it in the defensive zone. Biggs moves the puck. Toronto's gained possession. Quick feed to Celebrini. Sends the pass over. Slides the puck down low. Oh, and some lost momentum as the puck leaves the zone. Picked up along the wall by Mann. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Celebrini's got it in the offensive zone. Nice feed from the boards. Stopped by the goaltender. And now it's grabbed by Bender. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Way too much congestion blocks that. Down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next. opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes.
They score! 4 straight goals. They're rolling now.
And talk about confidence, hey, James? I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them.
And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers strummed up. Works it across to Bender. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
He's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Here's a short pass to Celebrini. Oh, it was right there on the one-timer, but the stick breaks.
Well, and a perfect setup and a great pass, and it just explodes as it comes off his stick.
Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Takes it into the slot. And he elects to explore his options. Blast from the blue line. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. Dixon's lugging the puck. Oh, absolutely hammers them. They've got numbers. Here's the pass. He scores! And there's the hat trick, and let those chapeaus fly.
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player, an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps flying on the ice, it's a pretty special one.
Toronto's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. Dreams and Nightmares has got the puck against the boards. Takes it to the net. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Sends a pass over. Denied on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it. He makes the save. Celebrini's feeling it tonight here, James. He's got the hot hand and the vibe, the mojo. Call it what you will. He's got a hat trick in this game. Just send him over the boards, coach. Get the puck to him, because if he gets it, it's going in.
Toronto's got the puck inside the offensive zone. To the low slot. And he elects to explore his options. Hammers it on net. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Andry. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Toronto's got the puck. Into the offensive end now. Chance to strike. He scores! And someone's beaten up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expect that he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
Toronto's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. Now a quick pass to Biggs. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Tries to feed it over to Galley. Puck scooped up by Dixon. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up.
Galley's been showing the different layers to his game with a multiple-point night here, James. Just knowing how to distribute, just having an uncanny sense of where the puck is and where it's going to be, and that's anticipation. When you have that kind of ability, you know you're going to put up some decent numbers.
Nice zone entry from the right side. Slides it diagonally to Dixon. Oh, look at this chance. Passes it over. Biggs plays it now. Driving right to the front. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. Webb's going off to the box for 2 minutes.
You always hate these penalties. You're in amongst the puck, you're fighting for it, and then you get your stick caught in your opponent's skates, and you wind up in the penalty box.
Puck picked up by Dixon. Stops him cold. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Nice job to escape the zone.
Dixon stick snaps, and he's off to the bench to get a new one. Gets back into the play quickly.
Takes the pass in the offensive zone. And he takes the dish. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Mann. Goes right to the crease. Austria's got control of it now from their own end. And he slides it quickly to Bender. Toronto's got possession while undermanned. Quick shot! Oh, what a stop with the paddle!
Man, he was right on that.
Scores! And there's the hat trick, and it's
Austria's power play is over. What a disaster as they give up a shorthanded goal.
Sometimes when you're on a power play, you can get caught cheating. I think you have a lot more time than you do, and it winds up in the back of their net. That's a tough one.
And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Let's have a look at his body of work over the course of this game here, James. I mean, he's been very noticeable. We've said his name a number of times because he's creating for his line mates out there. Every time he's on the ice, he's dancing and making something happen when the puck's on his stick.
And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Intercepts the pass at center. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck. And the puck clears the zone. Takes a hit on the play. Takes it to the front. Oh, gets some lumber on that.
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Shot! And that's broken up. Feeds the puck up to Celebrini. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Austria's got the puck. In the third period. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Laying the body. Picked up along the boards by Webb. Picks off the pass. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Here's a chance on the attack. And that's put away. Wow!
And that's a great play, James. This is a tough poke check to make because if you miss, it's in the back of your net. No, this is a highly entertaining game here, James. The puck goes one way and then the other. It's a track meet out there. Coaches certainly won't like it because it means that neither team's playing strong defense.
Toronto's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. Nice poke check. Austria's got it in their own zone. Oh, wow, another big hit, and guess who's at it again?
No surprise here. We've been watching it since puck drop, and the opponent can feel him coming every single time. Man, is he throwing his weight around.
Jostled off the puck. Monstrous hit on his part of the corner. Overruled. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. Well, a fun seesaw affair on the ice here in this EASHL challenge, but look at those smiles on the bench tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, a lot of fun out there. And there's more pressure in these games, James. You want to win the challenge. You want to find a way to have the bragging rights. And I thought they executed. They were urgent, and they were ready right from puck drop.
you can feel the intensity between both sides for this EASHL club matchup after the challenge was thrown down. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. Great night for hockey. You can smell the popcorn in the air. The puck is dropped. Beijing's got the puck along the boards. Up along the wing. Taken by Chubb. From the point, looks to make something happen. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Penalty coming up here. Banting's going to the box for tripping.
Anytime you lose position on your opponent, this can happen. He gets the sticks out in the feet of his opponent, and guess what? He gets the tripping call.
As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play.
With a scoreless game, James, an opportunity to go up by one. They'll want to gain possession right off the draw and set the tempo.
And they get that puck down the ice. Play is called for offside. Another face-off looming here on this power play. Beijing's won the draw in the neutral zone. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. His reflexes on display tonight.
Frost made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
And that's deflected. Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James. And these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say, play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall. Often in pregame, coaches will tell you we want to play heavy hockey, and that's exactly how this game has started for them. But it only starts when you have physical engagement, and that hit right there tells me they're ready, they're on point, and they're dialed in.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Toronto's on the attack. Beijing's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. And they get the puck out of harm's way. Man advantage fails to deliver, and both teams back playing at even strength with the score still tied.
Well, even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there is none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
Pass across to Galley. Celebrini's got it against the boards. Taken along the wall by Nehl. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Webb's taking it from his own end. Broken up with a stick. And that's off a stick. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Webb stick handling in his own zone. Rocks him. Puck picked up in the open ice. Lander's got it now deep inside his own end. Good stand-up hit. From the neutral zone now. Jabs the puck away. Dreams and Nightmares has got possession of the puck. Blocked in traffic. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Look out, here they come on the attack. And he comes up with a stop there.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
More than half the period has expired. Still no score in this one. Beijing's won the draw. Lander's got it in the defensive end. Pass to Johnson. Solid check to slow him down. Beijing's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And that's blocked from someone in front. Quick pass across to Galley. And that's stolen by Johnson. And he takes the pass. Chubb's moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it quickly over to Banting. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Drives to the paint. Beijing's got a hold of it against the wall. Banting's got the puck. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Here we go, odd-man rush. Oh, look at this. And he scores.
Well, this is playing on your toes, the presence of mind to move the puck forward and fast. It's quick strike, even though it's a long bomb stretch pass that gets it done.
Moving into the attacking zone. Denied by Frost. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. Oh, and they go back on offense. Moves it to Banting. Shakes off the coverage. Dreams and nightmares has got a hold of the puck now. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Beijing's got the puck behind the net. Dishes it to Lander. Slides it across to Banting. He got all of that one. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Oh, tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
Dying seconds and he makes the save. And one last save. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. And we're about set to drop the puck here on period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
Beijing's had the puck a ton in that opening frame, James. That's exactly what you want if you're the coach. You want to manage the puck. You want to own it in the offensive zone. They did just that. They just weren't able to convert. They find themselves trailing by 1. If they can trust the process, they'll find their way back into this game.
Blast from the blue line. Oh, a reactionary save. Beijing's moving it into the offensive end. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call.
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in the game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
Toronto's won the draw. Puck grab by Celebrini. Galley's going to play it against the half wall. Quick pass to Celebrini. Avoids the poke check. Slides the puck over. Denied by Sheriff. Beijing's got it from behind the net. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. Puck sent over to Johnson. There's the physical side. Toronto's gained the line and into the zone. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Dreams and nightmares has got the puck. Beijing's gained possession. Here's a pass down low. Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. And a great save.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Turns it aside with the glove.
Sheriff's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Galley's won it off the faceoff. Across the line, down the left wall. Toronto's got the puck against the wall. Nice feed inside the offensive zone from the boards. Picked off by Chubb. Angles it over to Banting. Shakes off the coverage. Shakes himself free. Oh, he completely muffs the shot. Beijing's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Cuts to the paint. Fantastic save.
Sheriff's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Dreams and Nightmares is up 1-0. Snatches the puck with the two centermen locked up. And there we go. Icing is the call. Toronto's got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
O-zone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Good defensive stop with the poke check. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Here's a shot, and he rings the post!
Beijing starting to generate more chances. This is exactly what you want. When the game is close, you have to find a way to hit it.
Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
He almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in.
Dreams and Nightmares has made it a 2-goal lead now here in this second period, and they are putting on a show tonight.
Yeah, it's been an offensive clinic, hasn't it? They dominated in terms of their shot selection, but they have been relentless on the puck as well, so showing a lot of fire in different areas of the ice.
Beijing's gained possession along the boards. Feeds it up ahead.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
He scores! Beijing's got one back here late in period number 2. Now, can they even things up?
They need to get the equalizer, and the best way to do it is stay connected as a 5-player unit. They did real well in that scenario, in that last sequence to get that goal. They'll need to continue where they left off.
And he takes the feed. Here's a chance in front. And he opts to backtrack here with the play. Big time stop there.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save.
And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer, and now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift is critical.
Here in the later stages of this period, it's all tied up. Quick feed to Webb. And now he moves it quickly to Celebrini. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. And he takes the feed. Fires it on net. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. Well, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Cybulski, Pounder, and here comes the third. We've had a great battle tonight through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if it continues here in the third. Beijing's got the puck along the wall. Feeds it over. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. And some textbook body contact there. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Oh, that's a great shot block there. Well,
yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Drills them. Here's a short pass to Banting.
Not trying to take your job, James, but I had to mention that big hit. Wow, that was a ringer.
Dishes it off. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. And a good solid hit on that play. Let's it fly. Oh, you'll win respect for your teammates doing that. What a block. And that's picked up by Johnson. Takes a shot. Tremendous read and even greater sacrifice on the block. And it's in the back of the net. They score. And that might be an own goal. Yeah, I think you're right.
I think so, James. I mean, goaltenders are so good at tracking the puck and fighting to find it. And I don't think he saw it or knew where it was, so his feet start swimming in the crease. And as a result, the puck goes in. That's a tough one.
Moves it quickly over to Banting. Cuts into the paint. Turns it away. Feeds it down low. Moves the puck more to the middle. Scooped up along the wall by West. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. He scores! And there's the hat-trick. 3 is the magic number.
It's a magic number. He's doing everything he can to take the crowd out of this one as he's with the away team, but he's been dominated, playing really confident all night long. They do a great job in transition, and they recognize they have the number. So on the odd man rush, they've got someone driving the net, pulling the D back, and guess what? They capitalize on the space that they're given.
More than half the period left to play. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Poked away in the neutral zone. Beijing's got possession here in the offensive zone. Here's a centering pass, and that's intercepted. Celebrini's got it along the wing. And that's poked away. Beijing's got the puck. Looks to pass it to Lander. Saucers it tape to tape. Cutting to the front of the net. Off the outside of the iron and will play on.
Dreams and nightmares as players getting a little frustrated. They need a little puck luck as well as they've just railed a number of them off the post.
Toronto's got the puck along the wall.
There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining for us and the fans in the building. Listen, I was more of a defensive specialist, so I wouldn't have been up in the attack, but clearly the game's changing.
On the attack along the boards. Moves it to Galley. Grabs it in his own end. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Moves it around along the half wall. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop.
Celebrini's got a quick set of hands, and man, did he ever disguise that shot, but he rings it off of the bar. I mean, that's a tough one. I thought he had it.
Well past the midway mark of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Slides it across. A score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Beijing's got a hold of the puck off the draw. And now he tries to get it across to Johnson. Off his stick. Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass.
But when you're on, James, and just look at a highlight reel of the hat-trick that he's had tonight. I mean, he does it different ways where that puck is on his stick. He has found his way to the net, and he's converted 3 times tonight. I mean, you just have to get the puck to him. You know, the coach and all his teammates are saying, get it over to him. He's going to put it in.
Webb's got the puck in his own zone. Slips by the check. Shuts him down. Takes the feed. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Drives to the sweet spot. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Toronto's playing it from the side. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
Beijing's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on and give his team a breather.
Frost dialed in right now. Just want to... Look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Beijing's got it, and they're on the attack. Quick pass to Banting. Hammers it, denies him on a slapper. Dreams and Nightmares has got the puck in the defensive end. They've got the defense outnumbered. Gets a piece of it with the glove.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
There's the whistle as the play was offside.
Well, he's been chomping at the bit all game long. Just look at his highlight pack. Multiple scoring chances here. Finally edges it out and finds the back of the net. But you got to look at him and say, listen, he didn't get frustrated. His coaches, his teammates are certainly going to applaud him for his efforts in this one. He's had a solid game and finally gets rewarded.
Lander's got it in the defensive zone. And someone, here's the whistle as the puck goes into the back of the net, but I think they're going to call this off as the play was blown dead beforehand. Webb's been nabbed for tripping.
Oh, late at the end of the third period, you have a 1-goal lead, and now you got to kill it off.
Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And we are all over with this one tonight. Hard-fought victory in this EASHL challenge, and I guess the lesson in short, Cheryl, don't sing it, bring it. And they brought it.
They brought it. They were ready for this game right from puck drop. A lot of urgency in their game, and they win the challenge.